What is going on, everyone? My name's Boit, and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology, the Titans action, spawning in the bottom of the map, in the blue color, playing as Odin. His name is Soup. Yes, we're doing the English pronunciation, okay? His opponent today in the red color, playing as Poseidon. His name is Matreiuss. The map is Midgard. And these guys just threatened me to, baited. What's the right word? Whatever it is. They said, we're playing. Come and cast. So I said, okay, I'm coming. So now we're watching Matreiuss and Soup play a Best of X series on this fabulous, whatever night you are currently watching it on, or day or morning or evening or afternoon or in the future, in the past, whenever it is. I don't know. So Matreiuss is in this game, Soup's in this game, Poseidon's in this game, Odin's in this game, Midgard's in this game. What happens on this map? This is one of Norse's better maps, or I want to say better water maps. And the reason for that is you can get some really strong water booms. And the whole idea of Midgard isn't that you don't want to win water. If you win water, chances are you're going to lose land because your opponents basically let you win. So the real idea with Midgard on the water is you want to forget to build your house and get idle town center. And just defend and hold on to your fish. So the gods that do that really well on Midgard are your Egyptians and your Norses, because your Norse have really high base damage. They can just sit there on those choke points on the side of the maps and defend and prevent your opponents from coming past. And same with Egyptian in the dock spammage. So we'll see what Soup's going to do. But with only 4 villagers on wood, it doesn't make me... It doesn't give me overwhelming joy to see that, to say the very least. There's a couple of builds I really like doing with Norse, and it might seem inefficient, but it's not. Because the idea is you want to be pulling the dwarves off of wood. So you want to put more dwarves into your economy a little bit early. We do see that Soup's actually done this, but he's putting villagers over onto food. So he may actually be going for a land push here. This almost gives away a land push because he's not booming hard on the water. So we'll see what Soup's going to do. Maybe go Heimdall here. But he's a back gold mine. It's not a good... This isn't not a good Midgard at all for Soup to go for a fast advance time, fast aggressive build here. We do see that the fish is a little bit average here for Soup. And we check this out. He's got a decent fish over here if he put a dock here maybe. But yeah, you can have some crazy good Midgard. But this isn't one for Soup. Matreiuss on the other hand, look at this 6 fish right here, and he's got the double docks. I hate this dock. I hate it with a passion. The reason why I hate it is because there's no reason to throw this dock down fast. You've got a HUSKSUPPE. You've got a villager. Scout up this way, find where the fish are and put your dock there. That way there's no walking time. You get a lot more resources. These fishing ships gather at 0.61 fish a second. So basically every 2 seconds, you're losing out on a food here. And these travel pretty slow to get all the way to the dock. So you're losing out on so much fish by not putting this over here. Anyways, ran over. Freya on the way. Huh? Ares. I do prefer Hermes in this matchup, but potentially Matreiuss might be able to just hard win the water here. We'll see. How many fishing ships does Soup have? That's the question. 11 fishing ship. All right. That's not enough. That's not enough at all compared to Matreiuss's fish, who's probably going to have something like in the order of 15. They both only have like 12 fish. But at least the dock gets up for Soup, so he's going to be happy about that one. The Skrelling going to be retreating away from the trireme. The fishing ship already have to jump in there. Hippocampus is looking here. He's going to be casting his pestilence down on this lone dock here. There is another dock over here and another one over here. So Soup, it should be totally fine to be training more longboats. We do see a longhouse is already up for Soup, making raiding cavalry here. I wonder if Soup has some sort of dream of doing a semi-fast heroic through Njord here. It'd be pretty crazy. I'm not sure he's going to be able to hold on to the fish for long enough, though. It's going to be tough. Meanwhile, we see the Cyclops comes down and like completely decimates a house there with his 27 damage per second. It's not quite that with the armor, but a lot of damage when you incorporate the crush as well as the hack damage. See more longboats dying here for Soup. So he has to garrison those fishing ships. We see some more raiding cavalry coming out. And Soup needs to find some value from these land units if he wants to continue here in this game, because he is taking some heavy losses right now. He's got 7 fishing ships idle currently in this dock. And Matreiuss is going to be very happy with the situation that he has, and looks like Soup is transitioning to full land here. Full land. We're seeing a stable coming up. Honestly, throw up a military academy here against Odin. Military academy and archery range and play defensive if you're winning the water this hard. We see the fishing ships immediately come back out as a trireme searching for something here, and Soup, nice play here to do so, but he's out of this fishing spot here because the docks are finished. Trireme coming in. More Allsarks pumping out as the house is coming up. And there's no ceasefire to stop this, so it's probably going to get some value here. There is a forest fire here. And he does cast it, giving 2 militia for 1 villager there. That's a classic forest fire trade for just a classic forest fire trade. We do see the military academy coming up for Matreiuss. Militia turning around, going to be fighting this. They do manage to pick off one of those raiding cavalry. Both militia taking about half HP damage here. Trireme getting more damage done here. These fishing ships could come back to work here, but obviously Soup not paying the most amount of attention to his fish economy here. Does manage to snipe another fishing ship. Watchtowers is up now for Matreiuss. And Matreiuss, does he have purse scene? He does have purse scene, so he's going to have an incredible amount of food income. As you can see, he's got 400 in the bank, as opposed to Soup, who's got next to nothing in the bank, with 400 gold, though. I wonder if he can get Mythic Age here. Does he have an armory? No, not Mythic Age, Heroic Age. I think the best play for Soup right now would be an armory and get his way to the Heroic Age. Does he have an armory going up anywhere? No more houses coming up. There's the armory. I love it from Soup. Njord gets himself Mountain Giant, gets himself a Kraken to do some defense for his fishing ships. And gets Walking Woods to push in onto this base here, and even maybe go for a gold staff with the Walking Woods as well. You see some raids coming in on this location. How is his economy? He's got no resources in the bank. Meanwhile, Matreiuss also has very little resources, or not very little resources, a lot of resources, not quite enough to advance though. So it's probably looking like Matreiuss is going to hit the Heroic Age roughly the same time that Soup hits the Heroic Age, and we do see the Trireme coming in. This Cyclops getting so much value. You need to send a Hursa over there to just dissuade him from hitting the docks. Meanwhile, Soup garrisoning his fishing ships yet again. If he's worried about losing a dock, he could throw a dock down over here and then get the Kraken raids going. Still not quite enough resources. He's actually almost run out of food here. He's got some of those walrus over here. Now Soup retreating back. Still not producing any units. Still not advancing. And I can imagine Matreiuss is going Aphrodite here. This is perfect. His stables archery range is coming up. He's going to try and secure this gold mine here. Imagine if forest fire now, right? Because you could use it to open this location up here when the fire happens with walking woods as well. And finally, the Cyclops had some Hurso on him. Going to be retreating away. Still not able to advance. Villagers over here on these walrus finally. Nice raid from Matreiuss, but it gets thwarted. Now now Matreiuss coming in onto the gold mine. He's got Curse. One thing you can do is like put one Toxotes onto each of the dwarves and then cast curses. They're running away and you can snipe a lot of dwarves, but doesn't go for that. There we go. There it is. How many pigs? Oh my god, that's so many. That's 9 pigs. That's a crazy amount. Now, no gold income for Soup. And Soup, no food in the bank. He's going through Skadi. Skadi, obviously, the late game god. He realizes that potentially going for Walking Woods is not going to be enough here. Now Soup's still managing to get some fishing ships here. He's still gathering fish. It's got to feel good. Meanwhile, the Nemean Lion's out. Cyclops taking down houses. Raids onto the villages, though. Trying to pick those off. Raiding cavalry, moving on to a different location. There is gold villages over here. So Soup does not notice it, though. There's the heroic age. I wonder if it's not worthwhile to just frost this and try and get some raids in. Oh. And the raiding cavalry gets saved by the frost giant. He's got to feel good about that one there. Nemean Lion getting targeted down here. There's the frost on the back of these units here. Hits all of those front units. The raiding cavalry coming over. We see the town center coming up now for Matreiuss. We've already got heavy Toxotes here for Matreiuss. A hill fort coming up as well. Oh, the trireme raid. He didn't notice. And now, well, Soup's got no gold income. He's getting his hill fort up, though. He's going to be able to pick off most of these Toxotes for sure. They're surrounded. Oh, no, they slither out there. Pathfinding beasts they are. Now Matreiuss throwing up his fortress here. No need to play this too quickly. Just needs to make sure he's got units producing. We do see Atlanta and Theseus queued up in order to deal with the frost giants. We should have HUSKSUPPE getting built here from this hill fort. And Soup is able to keep pushing forward somehow. He's not attacking the right location, though. He needs to go onto gold mines. We do see him hitting this gold mine with the Ulfsark, though. He spots it. Matreiuss retreating his villagers nice and fast. Soup going to be checking this gold mine, noticing that there's nothing there. How is Soup's line of sight? I don't know if he knows about this gold mine or not. But obviously he doesn't know that it's being gathered from. But he should know that there's no villagers over here anymore. There's no villagers in the middle. There's no villagers over here. So there has to be some gold villagers down the bottom. We do see the Ulfsark making their way down there. There's 3 frost giant here. However, Atlanta is here with Theseus and Hippolyta, and Soup does decide in this moment to tap out, unfortunately. GG. Well played by Matreiuss. The Ares push, very, very strong. Yeah, I do think that this had some build order issues here for Soup. Shouldn't lose water that hard. Like, you can play this like I try and play Mediterranean Loki. You can lose water gracefully, but this was not a gracious water defeat here by Soup. It was a water concede and then he was not able to get Heroic Age fast enough. Would have loved to have seen a semi-fast Njord, but did not happen, and that's the game. GG, well played by Matreiuss. We'll move on, see if they want to keep playing. If you're enjoying these games, please consider hitting the follow button on the Twitch. If you're on the YouTube, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next game.